Hey YouTube, so I wanted to do a video to let you guys know how today went. If you didn't watch the video from yesterday, you may or may not know that today was Insemination Day. Yay! Here we go back again on the emotional roller coaster that is the 2 week wait. So today was really kind of easy. I'm kind of happy that we made the decision to move the IUI till this morning. Friday afternoon, or Friday evening, I should say, at 11 o'clock, we took the Pregnil HCG shot. My partner gave it to me, and yesterday we just went on about our business and worked because we both had a really long day yesterday at work. And last cycle we did the insemination. Actually, would have fell on the same exact weekend, and it was crazy because we did the insemination and then we both went back to work. And although my day was really calm that day, it was still like work, and I didn't have a chance to relax. And you just never know what kind of stress your body is under when you're actually working. So we were able to, get in the bed early last night because we were both really tired, and get up this morning. And we went to the doctor. We had an appointment at 10 o'clock this morning. And probably about 9:30, I started to feel some cramping on my left hand side, and it lasted for the majority of the afternoon. So I'm pretty sure that ovulation started sometime this morning, which was good because we had our IUI probably about 10:30. So if the egg had released right when I started feeling the cramping, then the egg was only out for about an hour or so. So I feel like we had pretty decent timing, especially since it's an IUI. The sperm are really just right there. Um, our donor had a motility count, or when they did the counts, it was about 24 million, I believe she said, motile sperm, which I guess is a really good thing. I haven't even had a chance to Google it today, but trust me, I will. What else? She did the IUI. I should have remembered that from our ICI, that because we can't use any lubrication on the speculum, that it was going to be really uncomfortable. But she really didn't make mention of that, and so it completely slipped my mind. And so it was uncomfortable getting the speculum in, but not the actual catheter. I didn't feel that at all. So I'm guessing that it was a really good sign. It must mean that my os was open, and that everything was open and ready to go, as if lining up with ovulation signs for the month. So she told me when she was injecting the sperm, and then she said she's going to make sure to get a little bit of air in there, so that she could get the remaining sperm. I don't think it was like massive amounts of air to kill the sperm or anything. What else? I asked her about progesterone. I was a little disappointed for her to say that there really isn't any medical evidence that progesterone really helps. I've been doing some research, and there's been some moms on my mothering board that said that progesterone really helps with early loss, and she didn't seem to think that that was the case. Now, she's one of the top fertility doctors in this area, and so part of me wants to just say trust her judgment. The other part of me is just like, that doesn't sound too right. So what we agreed on was a halfway point, which would be that I believe next Monday I go in for a blood test to check the progesterone. At this point, it's kind of like behind the eight ball because it needed to have been started right after the IUI. But I mean, in the event that something is I'm progesterone deficient or something, then I guess she would have something for that can be done. So I was a little frustrated by that, but she's the expert and I'm not, and she also holds the prescription pad and I don't. So I have no other choice but to just wait it out and see. So yeah, we spent the rest of the day just laying at home, relaxing. I came home, I laid down in the car, I laid the seat back in the car, and kind of laid on my left side because that's where the one follicle was on the left side. And then I came home, and luckily, the way that our couch faces, it faces the TV, and I could lay on my left side. So I spent the rest of the afternoon just laying on the couch. I got up very minimally. I got up this evening and made dinner, and that was the only time that I really stood up. So, but this cycle, I feel like even leading up to O Day, I've just been like, whatever. I've been like, que sera, sera. What will be. And I feel like sometimes we can become so obsessive with the TTC process. I was, Googling some different things, and I just see how obsessive some people are. It's just gotten to the point where, like, somebody made an ironic statement that was just like, make sure to not sneeze in the 2 week wait either, because that could jeopardize it. I feel like there's so many, I complained in my Cycle Day 1 video about like teenagers and crackheads and other like straight people who get pregnant at the drop of a dime. And it's like they aren't stressing the way that we are. And I feel like there might be some kind of a correlation. It's one of those things like if you obsess about it, then it feels like we don't get it because it's what we want. And those teenagers that are getting pregnant probably as I speak right now, that are probably jumping up and down and doing other crazy ridiculous things to not get pregnant, and they still manage to get pregnant. It's like I feel like I want to take that approach this cycle. I feel like I don't want to obsess, and I don't want to think that every single thing that I do is going to jeopardize me getting a BFP. I say that now because we're not even at one DPO, but I'm tired of stressing about this process. And if it happens for this cycle, if it's meant to be for this cycle, then it's going to happen regardless of if I don't know. I don't exercise. Of course, I'm not going to do any strenuous running or weightlifting, but it's just some people don't do anything. And they're just like, if I, you know, walk briskly, then I'm not going to get pregnant. And it's just, I don't know. I have to draw a line. And so this cycle is my line drawer. Like, I'm not going to really try to stress about the cycle. And we'll see what happens as a result of that. So, yeah. My partner and I are still making some really big changes in our lives. And I cannot wait until everything comes together so that we can reveal everything that we're working on. It's getting really exciting. But, in the meantime, it would be great to add a baby to that mix. And it would be insane if the cycle was correct and got pregnant this cycle or we got pregnant next cycle. But one way or another, whether I get pregnant or whether she gets pregnant, someone's going to get pregnant, and hopefully by the end of 2012, we will have a little person here in our home. So that's all that really matters at this point to us. Now, don't hold me to it, because if cycle day 1 comes again in 2 weeks, then you guys might need to remind me of all these words that I'm saying now. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to do an update and let you guys know that everything is going great. And sticky baby dust to all that need it. And thank all of you that have sent baby dust our way. We are bringing it all in, and we are putting it in our pocket and hoping that it works. So, yeah, I will check in with you guys probably in a couple days just to do a quick check-in. And yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, everybody have a really good night, and I will see you guys in a couple days. Many blessings. Bye.